Okay, tomorrow I will be better prepared. I couldn't show you anything in that first video. I guess I showed you sort of the process, but that's where live videos are not as easy because I could easily film all this in segments and then edit it, and then you see the whole thing in one video, but that's not fun right now. This is fun right now, so I'm doing live. So I did a little snippet in my story already, but that's gonna erase eventually. So for those of you that see this months after I make it, I wanted to show you now. First of all, I love one pot meals because there's the whole dinner cooking and everything's clean, and I'm just standing around waiting for the cauliflower to be thoroughly cooked. So I let the potatoes soften almost to the point where they would be ready. Then I added the chicken, that whole tub of spinach, a lot of salt, pepper, curry powder, and garlic powder. Then I added the cauliflower and I covered it. I left the cauliflower on top so that it would steam for a little while. Then I mixed it all up and I added a little cream, probably like a 1/4 cup, and then maybe like a 1/4 cup of bone broth. It's not that deep. It's not very deep. So right now I'm just waiting for the cauliflower to steam, then this will be ready. And I know my boys are really hungry, so I made bread today. I've been making the same bread recipe forever. So here's my bread. I like rolls better because I freshly mill my flour. And when you freshly mill your flour, it's a lot more crumbly than store-bought flour because it still has the bran and the oat, right, in it. So it's not as elasticy, I guess. You know how when you make bread homemade with just store-bought flour, it's really like elasticy. I don't know how to describe it. You may not notice it that much until you make bread with home milled grain. Then it's so different. It's very different. So I do mix in about 1/2 cup to a cup of store-bought flour into my freshly milled flour recipe. And I have a video of my bread recipe. I've been making the same one forever. So if you search Alana L bread recipe, it will pop up. I might make an updated version soon. I probably should. But anyway, I made my rolls. I cut them into halves and I put them on the sheet pan and I brush on with this thing right here, olive oil, garlic powder, and oregano. And I let them toast at 350 for like 10 to 15 minutes. And that's gonna be our side item, mainly for the boys. I might have one, but I've been doing so good today with low carb that I was just gonna have the potatoes. But now I'm making that garlic bread and it looks so good and it sounds so good to dip in that cream and bone broth. So I probably will have some. So let me just show you what it looks like because it's not ready yet, but I'm gonna end the video soon. So there's the garlic bread. It probably has another 5-ish minutes to go. And by that time, this dinner will be all set. Enjoy. I hope this is inspiring. You can totally do whatever you want with this dish. I think if I had onion, I would have put onion in, red peppers for sure. Carrots would be so good in this. Broccoli, green beans, I mean, sky's the limit. Even sweet potatoes instead of regular potatoes. It's so fun to just cook with curry. I feel like it goes yummy with everything, even ground beef. So God bless you guys and check out my live dinner video tomorrow.